Sixers, hello, happy Wednesday. Today's video is very special because it was made possible and it's dedicated to Miss Jessie Moss. Oh, I had a lisp when I said that. Jessie Moss. Jessie is having us go to, well, first of all, she donates $35 a month on Patreon, which means she gets to pick where we go. And today we're going to Uptown to Immm Rice, which I think means like full or stuffed. It's a Thai street food.
I think is how it's pronounced. Immm
Rice. So we're going there. It's a Thai street food spot. Very excited. So we got a couple of things off of the recommendations from Jessie, and we're gonna feast. So come along and let's go. Thanks, Jessie. Moths. All right, Sixer Nation, a bunch of stuff from Immm Rice acquired jump cut. All right, Corey Wagner, second angle.
All right, these bad boys, the Thai curry puffs, not gonna be much to look at because they just little puffs.
Well, those are adorable.
It's true.
That had to be the quickest Corey Wagner second angle of all time.
That's a fact.
All right, and I got kind of a fried pork belly rice dish. It's got a big old steaming heap of jasmine rice, pork belly that's fried, a sauce, soy maybe, some cucumbers. Is that ginger? You're gonna be done eating so fast.
Yeah, dude.
All right, is there a fork in that bag by chance?
Yes, there is.
Thank you. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, that's a nice little fry on that. All right, Immm Rice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa.
Oh, this is weird.
Whoa. Fried pork belly. I don't know if I've ever had it like that before. Crunchy pork belly. That's so interesting. How's that?
I don't like it. I'm gonna keep eating it, but not a big fan.
Did it say like what's in it?
You know, I don't know.
They're like so cool.
It just sounded interesting.
It does. It really does. Would you like to try a piece of crispy pork belly?
No, thank you.
Let me try this sauce here. It's so weird having it crunchy. I dig it though. So Jessie had a number of suggestions. She kind of said we can get whatever we want out of these. There's crispy chicken skin. There's Thai curry puffs, which is what Corey got. The Gai Yang Bang Tan, which I believe is a chicken dish. And then she said all of the rice plate dishes are great, including the barbecue pork, the crispy pork belly, which is what I got. And then it says, Corey, don't worry, you can't order a bad thing on the menu.
Disagree. I found one. I found a thing I don't like. I thought it was gonna be like an appetizer, but it feels more like a dessert.
Yeah, it almost looks like a little, is it like a sweet empanada kind of feel?
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, not for me. Why are you wincing to this, son? What are you gonna do? I describe it to you, but it's indescribable. I have no idea what I'm eating other than the sweet empanada that Sean said. Other than that, that's as close as I can get.
Yeah. So I guess a lot of, normally when it's not COVID, they kind of have like the buffet style, but you can sample, if you eat in there, you can sample whatever you want before you order it. Almost
like ice cream.
Yeah, almost like an ice cream spot. So I think that's a cool concept. Obviously this kind of changes some things with the dilemma we're going through as a universe. For now you just order straight up what you want. I haven't had a lot of like Thai street food. I feel like I normally just kind of stick to like the go-tos of like normal Thai food, like pad Thai and things like that.
This is my nightmare with places like this. Their menus are too confusing. I don't know anything about it because I'm not cultured.
Right.
And then you don't know what to get.
Yeah.
And then I just based it off of like the most American sounding name. I was like, well, at least I can read this one.
I know.
And then it's something I don't like. What are you gonna do though? At least now they know, at least to set your expectations that a Thai curry puff is not an appetizer, it's a dessert. Some things you don't find out till it's too late.
This is quite literally a Thai Chipotle bowl, if you will. It's the vibe I'm getting to most Americanize it for you. This sauce, whatever this is great.
That's awesome.
I was like looking at the menu last night. and I had to like Google what things were.
Yeah, I'm too lazy for that.
I know, that's a lot of work.
Once it gets to that, I tried to look to see if they had like any sort of Instagram or something like that. And I couldn't really find a lot of pictures. And I was just like, I just gave up. I'm a pretty lazy dude.
I had to go pretty far back on their Instagram to like see photos. A lot of it was just like when they were going to be closed, which I think is not what Instagram's for posts. And then once you're closed and you reopen, delete those posts. I want to see food. You know how many times we like will go to a place and we'll check the Instagram for something that looks really good before we order. So like if you have a fire Instagram and a lot of stuff on there, I'll base my order off that.
No, 100%. We're out here just throwing out marketing knowledge, so you're welcome, guys. Just got a freebie from, he usually charges a consultancy fee.
Right.
That's beyond what you could probably afford.
That's one free one. The next one I'm charging for.
So, you got my money?
All right, well, I like this a lot. I don't know if pork belly needs to be this fried. Pork belly's so damn delicious. This is almost like hindering its juiciness a little bit.
I have some problems with that statement.
Really?
I hear fried, I've never experienced in my life something that isn't a little bit better fried.
I like the first few pieces I really liked. Now I kind of want some just bare pork belly.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna
Guess you can never make this guy happy, huh?
All right. Before we go ahead and rate what we had here today, and before we do a shout out, guys, don't forget to like the video. More people see the videos. Once again, shout out to Jesse for doing the Patreon thing. But one of the best ways you guys for free can help this show is by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, new videos every single weekday, and then also comment on the video. And some prompts for you guys here today. Let's think of one. Is there a cuisine that you stay away from because you do have that problem where like the menu confuses you, it's too much, like you don't know what to order, it's too big? Is there a cuisine that you stay away from because of those reasons? Comment below.
It's a tough one because just because that menu is like that doesn't mean that all Thai street food menus are going to be like that.
That's true, that is a weird one.
So that's a tough one.
Yeah, maybe we don't.
I guess they could just tell us the restaurants that they don't like that are like that. But
yeah, because I feel like some menus are just like it's just too much, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to know what's good.
Sometimes there is.
I don't know. Do with that question what you will, and write something.
I can't have your personal drama storming over my business dealings right now, so I think it's best if you got out of the car and walked home.
Patron shout, patron shout, patron shout.
Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, we're going to be on a Patreon Zoom hangout with all of our $10 and up patrons. So if you want to join that and you're not already signed up, hit the Patreon link below. $10 and up, you'll automatically be invited to all of those going forward if you're an active patron. There's a good chunk of people that are invited to tonight's, so come on by, hang out with us, and then also there's plenty of other tiers like this one here today where you can pick where we eat, you get early content, promo codes and stuff for merch. So do we have 2 names here today of people that donated?
Yes, we do.
Let's do 2 names.
Patreon shout number 1 goes to Mr. Jeffrey DiAgostino.
Yeah, buddy.
He went from the $1 to $10 last month specifically to get on our Patreon live. He upgraded like, I don't know, half an hour before, or maybe even during our live hangout, and then popped in. It was super awesome because he's like one of our favorite fans. So yeah, be like Jeff and do that so you can hang out with us tonight.
Patreon shout out name number 2, Michelle McCurdy. Michelle also did the $10, so she's invited tonight. She's on the VIP list. She's on the guest list. So Michelle, thank you so much for donating $10. She also gets all the videos early. So for example, this video that you're seeing right here, right now, is live on a Wednesday. She could have seen this last week and already liked and already commented. So patreon.com/number6 with cheese. Head over there, help out the show, and get perks. And now we rate the food. Thai curry puffs, crispy barbecue pork belly rice dish, out of 5 street carts, because that's in Thailand, that's how they sell this food. Out of 5 street carts, how many street carts do you give the Thai curry puffs, Corey?
I think this is another one that I sit out. I think I shouldn't rate that because it wasn't what I expected, and I don't know. I just feel like it's not my job. It's not my. It's not my place to rate that.
Right, I understand that. Yeah, just for price reference for that, they were $3 each. Those were $9 for 3 Thai curry puffs. But okay, so for mine, the cow moo grab. I should just sound like such a schmuck trying to pronounce this stuff. The crispy pork belly rice was $14. It was really good. Like, the jasmine rice was great, of course. And then the I've never had crispy fried like pork belly before, but after, like I said, after halfway through, I kind of wanted like a little more moistness of some other meat or something. So I might even get like a half and half if they do that. And then if I was eating that not in the car, I would put all that in a bowl and put those sauces all over it and mix it because it got a little dry, but I'm also eating it out of a plastic container in a car, so that's probably a me problem. But overall, really delicious. Great Thai street food introduction for me for getting something like that. I think that's a solid 4.0.
Wow.
Not the greatest thing I've ever had in the world, but definitely something I'd recommend somebody if they love pork belly. So Jesse, thank you so much for the $35 donation. Thanks for the recommendation for rice. And guys, if you want to be like Jesse, hit the Patreon, and then everybody else we'll see tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us, and then we'll see you again tomorrow for a brand new local review. Goodbye.